Oh man, it's time for another one of those nearly 30-minute long levels. No commercial breaks. Time to destroy the vocal cords. Yep. Oh, I'm going to be at map 18. Just mill, not the mill. Just mill. It's the millstone. It's Millstone Mayhem. Boom, 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 boom. You know, thinking Donkey Kong Country stuff. Indeed. And the reason it took so long, well, besides its size, there's some things that can be disruptive, as well as towards the end. One of the first signs of the disruption is that, well, you need all three keys. That's not too disruptive. I mean, there's archviles. Oh boy. There's barons. Also, oh boy. I mean, quite a lot of barons now that I think about it. And chain gunners, don't forget those guys. They're just chilling. The occasional specter around the hub, it doesn't really make much difference, but no, the... Oh wait, it wasn't this level that I had to worry about in terms of the hub. It's coming up, though. This level's... That level's long, too, I think. But yeah, towards the end, it's gonna get a little weird. I'm thinking of another levels hub that is kind of annoying. It's not this one. This hub's fine, actually. I mean, I called the hub, but yeah, it's just this lobby thing. Hard way to describe the things that are happening before you on the TV screen. Just monitor. Just like we don't say computers now, that we just say devices, because how dare you not think of my smartphone society. I want these shotgunners gone. Erased from the planet. Get rid of them. Goodbye. You're fired. And then there's, well, you get the rocket launcher. Yeah, teleporting in from the wayside. That's what I say side to my hips side. Man. Just had to drink some more water before doing this again. And I bypass the shotgun ammo because, you know, if I'm going to get the backpack, may as well do it before I accidentally pick up shotgun stuff. Oh no, it's the Arachnotron Rave. Remember that shit in Doom 2? Except that there's no mastermind here, but yeah, they're like on the lava and you walk with the hot coals on your feet. Like they do in those rituals with the hot coals on your feet and like tiki statues. I don't know, I wouldn't mind some of that 50s tiki memorabilia. That's kitsch. Yeah, bitches don't know about my kitches. I make sandwich in the kitchen. I don't even know why you'd have to request it to make a sandwich. That's silly. The cold cuts are right there. All you do is just choose one. You just choose some and you put them together. If your sandwich is really complicated, you're making a submarine way. But I mean, if you're making a sandwich that's too complicated, I don't even know why you're doing a sandwich. Don't know about it. And maybe you're asking someone to put a toast. I don't know. What I'm saying is, the Subway I go to is pretty neat. I can't say I'll recommend fast food places, but sometimes I like to think of Subway and be like, yeah, I can make that seem healthy if I think hard enough. Unless you're doing the meatball sub. You know exactly what you're doing if you're just going through the meatball sub. Here on Food Chat with Gaming Wolf Place. Yeah. Still thinking about podcast ideas, but I think that would be... I think I know what I could do, is I just try to find, like, basically level designers for modding communities. So, like, I'd probably go visit Doom World, I'd probably visit ROM Hacking, SMW Central, get some people talk about how they do their... come up with their ideas. That's probably a good idea. Inside the ROM Hacker studio or something, you know. Inside the modder studio? That's better. Mod talk. No. If we do that, we're going to have to talk about moderators, so... That's the reason why I prefer calling ROM hacks over mods, because mods can also be short for moderation, or like that one click that wasn't rock, it was like the modders, like in Britain, whatever. Yeah, we're the mod scene. I don't know anything about the mod scene. Yeah, I mean, not exactly the most effective use of momentary sphere, but it was good enough. This chain gunner guy is on my nerves. I know where he is, I just don't understand how he's shooting me. So, at least when I get rid of him, that shit will stop. But, damn, what a way to go. Yeah, talking with... Thought of, like, ideas for other segments. Like, if I was doing a variety show, which would be, like, something like... a segment like Kaizo Nightmares, where I just attempt to do a Kaizo game without save states for about upwards of 20 to 30 minutes and be like, that's it, I'm done, I want nothing to do with this. Or, you know, have a little dojo where I attempt to teach someone not familiar with video games how to actually do it. Because, you know, that is oddly missing. Whenever you think about gaming and teaching gaming, you're either thinking about like a game development degree in arts slash sciences, or you're thinking about those coaches that are like, I'm gonna coach you to be the best Fortnite player ever, man. You're gonna be the best in the Dotas, in the StarCrafts. You're ready. It's like, yeah. See, that's fine. Like, there should be an esports section of the video game dojo, and that's perfectly fine, but you know, if you're making your whole school and it's only a gymnasium, I think you're doing it wrong. But you do need a gymnasium. Even though a gymnasium implies nakedness. Words. Gymno. AZ. I was thinking about why I say a lot, and the simple reason is people have always talked that way. You've just been filtering out automatically in your head. Which means if you play back the recording while trying to analyze it too much, you'll be like, hey, you don't talk too good. You stutter and stammer too much. That means you're not confident in your work, or you don't know how to speak. Nah, the truth is speaking about stuff on the spot. So you're either speaking faster than you're talking, or you're talking faster than you're speaking. You have to think about what you're saying. Now, some people have practiced that out. Okay. Maybe save that for voice acting? Shit. I have been blessed by the blue armor of Sidorak. I am the juggernaut, bitch, shooting this guy like a bastard. How else can we insult people today? Generic expletives that don't mean as much as they used to 50 or so years ago. Sure feels tame when saying fuck is the least, you know, aggressive thing in the year 2022. I think I prefer it that way. Although I don't want to replace all my language with expletives. It works better in a I'm annoyed environment. I need a way to express without getting too pissed off at everybody's talking about them bullshitses and your wheatses. But then you just use filler words that wouldn't count as expletives anyway, like shoot and fudge and stuff. So I don't think expletives are the problem with not spicing up your vocabulary enough. I think it's just us being silly. Also, silly is a strange word. I guess that's the nature of the whole thing. Teleport, why do I... Oh yeah, some of these secrets on the map are not actually marked on the map. We got one of those, like, outdoorsy... We're, like, outside the walls of reality, and it's not drawing the thing for me. This was a problem when debugging it, because having the whole map available to me still didn't actually show where the thing was. God. Game saved. Oi. Oi, welcome to the Millstone Mayhem. How can I take your mills? Are you a miller? You work at the mill, you get your map. See? See, that map did not show that one passage. Although I guess the yellow wall thing would clue you in, but still, I should be able to see the whole passage, and I do not. Clever level design, that's what that is. You whiners and you designers. Looks like there isn't as much level as I thought. But we're still gonna have to navigate and illuminate all the possibilities that I ruminate on the best friend you never had growing up. Although, I'm not exactly the kind of friend that you should turn to for therapy reasons. I'm the friend that's like, hey, here's my advice. Do not. Brain games, brain games! Cram the brains! Brainiac, yeah, Brainiac. Wasn't that like a science show on Tech TV from Britain where they just... There was a segment where they keep putting in random stuff in the microwave so that they blow up. I'm gonna have to find that. Or maybe there's... You know what? There's probably a YouTube channel that just shows someone microwaving random crap blowing up. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do. In between seeing stuff about hydraulic presses and blenders. And no, not 1,000-degree hot knife. I don't know how that got spammed a while back. Plus, like, it'd be the same kind of video, so I'm wondering how everyone was coming up with it, seeing as it's hilariously dangerous. Ah, the skeletons, they're rising from their graves. Rise from your grave. Elmer Fudd is God! Yes. I'm also Dr. Line. Watch out for that wily Mega Man. Oh, fuck. Elmer's off his meds. Elmer, get some Metamucil. Or Elmer's glue. I resent that. I did not eat glue. I just own the glue. He owns the glue, you guys. You ever known anyone with pica? It seems like a strange thing. It's like, yeah, I just try to eat, like, literally anything. It's like, uh-oh. I don't know if that's a good idea. Probably not. But that's the reason why I have appendices, to account for eating random stuff that you should. It's like you're eating sand, straight to the appendix. One little rock, going right to the appendix. Grass, well, actually, no. You could eat grass. It'd probably taste awful, but you could probably do it without having too many problems. I think. Can we ask a vegan dietitian about eating grass? I'm not saying that to call him a cow. I'm just curious if a cow can do it, why can't a person do it? That's right, I have to shoot that thing over there in order to lift. I had to actually look that up because I didn't figure out how to do this level otherwise. What the fuck, guys? So there's these 4 switches you need to press to make those 4 switches in the center available so that you can get the yellow key. It's a lot of work, but someone's got to do it. And there's lots of barons, too. Now, I don't know why, but for this run, there's supposed to be a bunch of chain gunners that come out somewhere. I never activated them this time. So I was expecting them to, like, surprise me, and that didn't happen. Oh well, I say. Do not look a gift horse in the .exe. Reminds me of an old joke. I don't know. I'm not sure if I came up with it, but it's simple enough. You know, while doing DOS stuff. It's basically, warning, baby.exe is trying to act, or like, you know, you run sex.bat, and then the program says, warning, baby.exe is trying to activate, and then it asks you, abort, retry, or ignore. So that was an old joke I made one time. And I think, at least by then, a few others have made it, you know, independently, because it's not that original. It's just no one was thinking about it. Yeah. It's like, retry. It's like, yes, I'm going for the baby lottery. Or ignore, where it's just like, that's a really bad idea. You can't neglect a baby without even realizing you have one. Great job, genius. Switching the things on, and you're switching them, pushing the buttons, making them known to the realm of the button pushers that you push. Hey! That was a mess no one needed to know about. Shall I? Yeah, that wall bottom there. That's supposed to open with chain gunners coming out. Somewhere in this level makes that happen, so I may have made that happen later, and then the chain gunners are all lonely, wondering, hey, did someone activate us? And then they just not know what to do. That's good. You want to just bypass a chain gunner trap entirely. If you're despondent about it. Alright, so each of these lifts go somewhere. I guess we'll take them all. Seems a bit of overkill, but I'm going to do it anyway. That's the policy! The political policies here on Gaming with Place. The geopolitical landscape as described by 90s video games that hold no bearing on today's world. What a great and not good idea. Look at all that mud that isn't hurting. Well, mud can suck. But frozen mud is weird, because it's like, hey, you ice or you dirt again now? And it's like, no. I do like how water expands when it gets cold. I think it has something to do with it being bipolar, or what you call that stuff. Polar versus the non-polar oil. Which is why they don't mix. I have explained the water and the oil science. Now I am the science god. Bow down to your science god immediately before I find you 1,000 science coins. You can submit them at your local science market for science credit review at the Science Bank, where we do many science. We put science in the wallet and we use it to purchase science games and science formulas for our science babies that drink the formulas and they spit out math. Yep, that was all lead up to a formula pun. I didn't plan it that way, though. Ah. Yes. If I hear the things move back and forth, I'm sure it'll be pleasant for my earrings. Doom ASMR, yeah. Chun 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 chun. This music. Is it going to lead anywhere? Wait, what am I doing anyway? Do I believe there's like a one-way zone? Or no, maybe it's me trying to think of how to get that place with the chain gunners activated and me not doing it. Well, isn't that a shame? Arbok, lead Pokemon of the Klingon Empire. No. I think I'm randomly watching... I think I was randomly watching, the various translations of the Mario 64 levels, since everything translates all differently. In fact, this should be kind of a segment for a lot of things, where it's like... You remember the... What was it? Babelfish, that Alta Vista? Where it was like, you kept translating things back and forth between several languages until it became a very garbled English. Do we still have stuff like that? I'll go look into it. And yes, Babelfish is a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy reference. Or whatever you call that franchise. Series of books. Do-do. Do-do-do-do. Enter the game. This is the area of much regret. There's going to be a cyber demon here, and many, many knights, and other things. Oh boy. I'm asking for it. I'm asking for you to give me more Doom Wads yesterday. Oh boy. And we got this, and we can back into here. This may have been a mistake, but it is a secret. It's how you get the blur sphere. Because you see it as you're walking to the exit and you're wondering how to get it. Well, that's how you get it. However, now I've been choke pointed over there, so maybe that was a bad idea. It's gonna explain the next 10 minutes of me taking too long. Perhaps the cyber demon will get distracted and attack his fellow inmates. Oh man. Well, they got plenty of rockets. Also, there's an area somewhere in the middle where you can get more rockets, so don't worry about rocket spam. If there was a time to rocket spam, it was right now. Perhaps a few BFG splices too. Yeah, they like came in through the chimneys. Lost through the chimney, pain of life. Old Saint Nick is actually Satan, as you know. The anagram of Santa being Satan. That's why he only sees children once a year. You don't want him near anybody, really. That's his one chance to get revenge on the world. Is to give presents under the guise of their parents' paycheck. Speaking of, there actually is a good Christmas Doom level set. Perhaps I will do it. I think it was like H2H Xmas. Sure, I says. But I also will do holiday stuff not necessarily at the holiday it is assigned to. And this is because it becomes a holiday will become a deadline. I don't want to worry about. But then why did you start releasing these videos on Valentine's? No, it just worked out that way. I wouldn't call this a Valentine's game. Not that it'd be totally hot for the person of your choice to be into this game, but it is not a theme of Valentine's. Do-do-do. I'm bleeding too much, make the bleeding stop. Okay, that's better. But I'm still sucking wind. Please. Oh no, this guy, he can shoot over the walls. We're all doomed. We're doomed in this game of the doom. Where art thou, rockets? Let's have a rocket duel. It's tradition here in the Game of Plays. It's a rocket duel with the cyber demon. But yeah, the real reason is because I already used enough cells dealing with everything else, and you know, trying to get to him with that, I'd get interrupted by the other enemy. So a rocket duel it is. You know, when I'm not dying horribly and profusely in lots of blood. Ouch. Okay. Perhaps I should deal with these guys first. Hit scanners are us. Get out of Dodge. You got the chain gun, thanks. I think I had several of those on file. You know, filing my nails with the chain gun. It's effective and painful. Oh, Jesus! That is not good. Perhaps I should reload. Damn, I had so much health, and he knocked me down so far. It must have also been like a critical hit, too. Motherfucker, man. Picked up the rocks of the box. It's... okay. No more fucking around with you, Mr. Man. Mr. Big. Ah, okay. That was just dumb. The first time was not so much my fault. That time was definitely my fault. Like, I will allow that first death, but this second death, that was stupid. Okay. Yes. Perhaps another. Well, it certainly did some killing. That much I can attest to. Wait, I think I actually killed him. No, he's still wandering around. Fuck. Damn. He's more resistant to BFGs than the Mastermind. That's what makes it suck so much. Well, the Knights will get him. The Knights of the Round Table. They like to hear you talk. The Knights of the Round Table. On second thought, let's not go to the mill. It is a silly place. No. Stop warping in more Knights. Stop that. Alright, I'll throw all my rockets at you then. And this guy, you cut that out. I'll tell your mother on you. I'll tell your mother just a skull. And I wonder how she gave birth to you. Oh. Oh. Oh, the Pain Elemental's a mama! Aww! It's so cute! We can have... The Pain Elemental must have to go to a lot of baby showers. With his fellow elementals. Wait, is he dead? For truly and really? For truly... Or is he around the corner over there? No, I think he's dead. Yeah, I forgot what a Cyber Demon corpse looks like, but yeah, he's dead. Whew! It's just the Cyber Demon corpse has the least left of the Cyber Demon. Just because of the sheer size. Boy. Pick up the guns, put them in your pocket. Tell them what it's worth if you don't knock it. Picking up the armor, that's what's good. I can end like this, although I think I would like to know if there are more cell packs to get, but I don't think that's going to happen. You may as well just forget it. Yep, if you walk in there, you will just exit. So let's save once more with Excuse me, princess! Now we can leave. He's interrupting my save ritual. He must have really hated me in a past life. Resurrect this fucker. Assimilate this! And then the board dies. Secrets of the Ancients. Not nearly enough kills, but I think that 7% was all the chain gunners I didn't get. Not to mention the Penelementes. Oh yeah, it seems like they didn't spend much time in it, but do not underestimate or guesstimate what the rest might, mate. Well, I'll see you next time on the Game Wolf Plays, where we won't be milling, we'll be chilling. And, yeah, hope I got a good billing.